What's up, y'all? So I'm having one of these transparent videos, and let me share back a little bit. My transparent video today is like talking about when someone dies and like how you feel. I'm gonna just go ahead and be honest with y'all. That shit is crazy, bruh. When somebody dies that is close to you on so many different levels is crazy. And the reason why I'm thinking about this is because my grandmother, who raised me up until I was 14, she never got to see me be a real teenager because she died at the beginning of it. She never got to see me be, you know, she never really got to see me working a job like that. She never got to see me drive my first car. It's just so many different things that she never got to see me do, but still was a significant person in my life. Like, even though my grandmother died years ago, I can still remember things that she said to me, and it stick to me. The one thing, you know, that's different is that nobody food tastes good. Ever since my grandmama died, everybody food nasty. I'm talking about everybody motherfucking house I go to. I be like, damn, what is it? Like, what is it missing? You know what's crazy? My grandmother, when we would have cookouts, like family cookouts, she always would bring all of the food. She would cook all of the food. And now thinking about it, I understand she knew nobody could cook either. So that's what it was. She was bringing all the dishes and stuff like that. And it's like certain people in my family that grasp a little here and grasp a little there. But the last time I ate a real good meal, I was 14 and I'm 35 now. You know, and I didn't learn. I was so busy thinking in my head that my grandma is going to be here forever. And that's something that people have to think about. A lot of times when you got somebody that's so good in your life, you never think that they gonna pass. You be like, they gonna be here forever. I learned that recipe later on in life. They ain't going nowhere. Hey man, say man, listen to me. The people that's in your life that you feel like are really, 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 really good, not only do you need to hold on to them, but you need to get up under them and soak some game up. Because if I could have carried my grandmama all the way until me having my first baby, man, I feel like I'd be a different woman. Man, I'd probably be able to keep a man, because if grandma could have showed me some of them recipes, I know a nigga wouldn't leave out that door. A nigga get to the front door and smell that good cooking, and he turn his ass right around. He be like, you know what? Ain't nobody could cook like this bitch right here. But right now, nigga go and smell this cooking, he might run out the door. He might out the door, you know? So I'm just saying it to say that, like, man, I miss my grandmama. And sometimes I wish she would come in my dreams and just tell me a few recipes. You know, grandma just pop up every now and then and tell me how to make stuff. Because if my grandma back then was making food like that, back then, I could just imagine what she would have taught me. Games she would have taught me. My grandma was a Sagittarius. Shout out to the Sagittarius, because I love them. I love Sagittarius women because I was raised by one. Sagittarius women are very strong, very independent. I think I learned my work ethic from my grandma, because I used to watch my grandma get up and go get it, but she liked to play. We work hard and we play harder. I got that from my grandmama. My grandma would work Monday through Friday, and on Saturday, she took me to bingo. That's something that, a connection with my grandma that I never forget. And that's why I like playing the gas station machines in the back. Because somehow, some way, it reminded me of my grandma playing bingo. We would get that bingo, the bingo sheets, and she would tell me, she'd say, hey, if you win, because I wasn't 18 years old, you cannot yell out. You got to tell me, and I split the money with you. That she always would tell me. I never won. Never. Because every time I would go, I would be thinking in my head, because I'd be staying back with my mama. And I'd be like, man, if I could only win, I could get me some shoes to take back to the projects. If I could just only win at this bingo, man. Man, I love my grandparents so much. When my mama would come and get me, I would hold on to my granddaddy leg and I would scream, please, I'll give you $1 million. I'll give you $2 million. Just let me stay in this good home with this good food, and it's just, everything just felt, it was just something back then that everything felt good. Nothing feels the way it felt when my grandma was alive. Number one, the food. The food don't feel the same. It was just something about when I used to eat my grandma food, after I would eat it, I would be full. I don't know what the fuck wrong with y'all people out here that's cooking. I don't never be full. I still be hungry after I eat y'all food. So it's something that grandma was whipping up in the ingredients. My grandma was so cold, she made her own wine. She would make the wine would be sitting. She'll let it sit, and she'll tell me it's sitting, it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. My Sagittarius grandma, she just was different, y'all. And here it is that I'm 35 and she died when I was 14 and I'm still thinking about her. Usually somebody pass on, they just pass on, man. You be like, day after day, you know, but it get better. Hey, it ain't never got better for me. That's how I know my grandma was different. So if you got somebody who is a good person, I used to argue with my grandma. I used to just look at her like, man, she don't know. She used to put her makeup on and she would put it on wrong. And I'd be like, man, you got to take that off, you know? And it's just like little things that I used to say to her and do to her that I took advantage of that. But I was so young, I didn't understand what type of gold I had with me. I didn't understand that my grandma was my gold charm. I didn't understand how valuable my grandmama was to me. If I could go back and I could really like change time, I would go back as me right now just to soak up some game and bring it back to 2025. If I could just get 24 hours with my grandmama, I would ask her the right questions, you know. And if you got anybody in your life that you love, don't think that just because they good people, they gonna always be here. Sometimes God take them first. So value the time that you have with people around you that give you good game. Try to learn from as many people as you can. And just be honest with yourself. Take accountability for who you are, you know, and don't take people, don't take advantage of people and think that you're gonna always have them, because you're not gonna always have them. So while you got them here, ask the right questions, do the work, you know, and don't be too high on your horse to look at the next person like they stupid, they don't know what they talking about. You're gonna regret that, because here I am 35 years old wishing that I can flip the chapters backwards and go back and ask my grandmama, can you teach me how to cook? All right, y'all, subscribe to my channel. I'm always dropping some gems on y'all, but don't forget this one. This one is really, really, really important. If it's somebody in your life that's good, and just because they good don't mean they're gonna be here forever. Take advantage of that. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Bye, y'all.